Other members from Koi were after that map victory. The coach as well, stadodo making some noise, and we can understand why. But you need to keep a cool head, as we do now have freeze time ticking on down. The final conversations conclude, and we can start to take a look at how the buys take shape. So there's 2 smokes, a molly and a flash in the mix. P250 on the board as well for Fnatic's T-side start. Now again, the context of this matchup, it is a 2-1 crack at the king, a chance to lock yourself in, and if you lose, you go into a 2-2, as we're going to go 4 through the red smoke. Oh, peppered immediately is kyuubii.
They're going to try and punish. It's only MATYS on this site. He's been flashed off. This is a guaranteed plant. Deep Speedway Molotov. stadodo occupies cave, not fighting for it yet of Fnatic. MATYS, I'm just getting used to it, I apologize. Afro and MATYS. Body holding long, Justin stadodo coming in for first contact, spotting out that long player, still smoked off. This utility's paying dividends as MATYS is going to get a frag. Make it 2 clean headshots, cave clear, losing territory, losing bodies, needs someone to right the ship, and it's only 1 and done. MATYS is on for an ace. 4 frags, fresh mag, and 1 more to go. It's daviG down. He starts as he means to go on a dominant pistol round for Fnatic.
And we've already seen him have some moments in this series. That is a great way to kick off your map choice, and you should be content with that. Massive work. It's a 5-on-5 retake of the B bomb site, looking precise, staying clean, and not letting the moment get the better of him. The beautiful work, and it really has to go down to the power of that ancient mousepad. I've heard it's been handed down from family member to family member to give him these powers.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Classic call on an economical, but contact hoping not to be heard as they walk on themselves out A main.
Yeah, when we talk about the gun round coming up next, it's going to be what type of space Movi start vying for. And I think we discussed the other day when we had Koi on our screens that daviG is quite the utility beast. I love watching him because he has all the nades. He's someone who can do all of the B-door spawn smokes, and that's going to help them fight for B lane as kyuubii gets to farm up a couple. The new names, both getting multis. Can we have back-to-back aces? MATYS says no. Steals that one. It is an eco bash, though. You know, not as nice as a pistol ace.
Thievery, though.
Well,
you let the man have it.
Yeah, I guess.
Unbelievable.
Okay, well, the rifles are now being equipped. And some of the key details that I want to look for if we are seeing this B lane control is, are we going to get a red smoke and a cave smoke from Fnatic? And are they going to stall out once the CT's laid in that B lane with mollies and HEs? Because they can do a truckload of damage even with good spawn. So red smoke's in the air.
And there goes cave smoke. Thrown out by kyuubii.
Okay, so hold at bay in middle for now, and they're not going to progress fast. So I like this from Fnatic, not giving it the whole hog. Gonna take their time. Natus about to drop in the molly, will do. MATYS committed, the flash forward, and oh, singeing in his own flames, that one. Messy.
Oh, it was very audacious, wasn't it? MATYS, he'll take an aggressive stance, actually goes for behind the smoke.
Calls mid clear.
Yeah, that's powerful. And now they're looking for him in cave, little do they know. Little do they know, MATYS is game braining them right here, right now. Now, he actually does reveal he's still there. kyuubii sent packing by stadodo's incendiary. MATYS to be taking another head-on collision with body. Starts to pre-fire, 1 bullet shy, fought and traded by daviG.
Yeah, important. Davi had just started to transition over just in the nick of time. Now, Afro's got this broken walls position. Cannot convert. Good stuff from Davi.
Yeah, Afro's
messy spray.
Gonna feel a bit hard done by on that one. Didn't quite find the head, some body shots, but a great find from daviG, his double frag to make good on the MATYS opening.
Oh, some space here, but yeah, the time is the biggest issue. We've got 27 seconds left on the clock. The bomb will head towards B. It's a retake setup established.
But right now, daviG's exposed. Oh, 2. He can work this out. They can do this. Crims can take cave. Takes the head. Looking for Just. May not be anticipating him here. No, not at all. Knife was out. Nade was out. And Just will close clean.
Okay, well, slow to the draw, but that could have really fallen apart, couldn't it? The gap was pipped and almost punished. But important kills from Just. And Fnatic will drop the first round. Early stages of their map choice. Finances, 3 players will be able to get out AK-47s, 4 technically without the util, and you see just getting singed. I like the play, and also to note, they don't do the deeper cave smoke. They do the one that also constricts the vision from the mid jump up. So still trying to segment and not just have an open runway to fight through towards middle. Speaking of middle, 3 CTs on the defense, 2 towards B. Elbow smoke, molly. Oh, and just chunking down B lane. You can see those HEs over the wall in combination with that molly. If anybody scours quickly towards cave, it's left, right, good night. Afro with the flash and the B pop, most likely on the docket. The flash.
They're going to have a hard time.
They're in, Alex. They're in.
What?
They are in.
How was that so clean? kyuubii with just a Glock. Now they are in. You're right, Chad, but the bomb's not across, and it doesn't matter because when MATYS pushes in, he loses his life, and it's a messy spray. No bullets. stadodo only 4, and he makes it work onto kyuubii.
Look at Crim's flank, though. He's taking all this A main space. He is on the lurk big time.
They can pause. MATYS can chill his beans for a moment. Bomb loose on the side. This would be one hell of a fumble from Movistar.
Oh, they're aware.
Certainly considering it as an option. No, just grouping up, hoping to be able to trade off of one another. MATYS in the smoke as they look to maneuver ramp. Crim's calling the speedway clear. MATYS firing off shots in cave. Implies a bait. stadodo's flanking him. Is MATYS ready for this? He's looking at it, but it could be timing. 30 seconds to pick that up. From behind, stadodo strikes, they divide, and it seems that they conquer. As Crims and his Deeg, he's got a hard clear onto just here. He has a good idea of how they've set themselves up for this one, but there's 2 of them on this screen. Spots out stadodo, nails the shot, 14 seconds, fakes it out! Oh, the crosshair was on his head, he couldn't quite draw in time. Couldn't pull the trigger. And after all of that handiwork, all of that hard-fought territory onto B, it's actually stadodo who steps up to defend.
I guess he will expect that, right? Because stadodo was the one that showed himself cave. So you get that kill, you see him on the jiggle. But it's this Glock work, right? And Davi just gets sat down the B bomb site, hemorrhaging control, but denying the plant still. And stadodo onto this frag, right there onto kyuubii. That was the difference maker. So massive work from stadodo as Crims gave it his best crack, but just slips out in time. And we're tied up 2-2. But that was only a very light investment from Fnatic, all things considered. Heaven smoke. Oh, and that will really change the plans of Movistar.
MATYS smokes as they go through it. There's 3 smokes on lane right now. Everyone just staring at him. 4. Look at this line of smokes towards the elbow position. This is ancient in the modern day. Chip damage through the boards. He's playing the fade.
Yeah, patience, a virtue. They've been able to get this cave control. Reaggress down the ramp from Davi. Flash peek, spots nothing. Body's turn.
Jiggle, spotted, stadodo, getting hunted, and in the flames, kyuubii does prevail.
Oh, 9 HP.
Yeah, he's a dead man. If just can just find this frag.
It's caused the rotation.
Understandably so.
Gotten away.
Even better. MATYS, oh, precise. Nails AMKAL. What can Davi G do? He seems quite a lot. Not expecting this from MATYS.
Okay, well, lost in the sauce was Davi. Expecting a larger leak out of the cave position. The dink is good from MATYS, but the frag is better from Crims. And Fnatic, with the guns coming back out, will find themselves their 3rd round. And that all comes down to kyuubii getting that space. You see the jiggle from stadodo, obviously not getting that shadow Q as early as he would have thought, and he even missed through the molly, which felt like it helped him. It forced kyuubii even wider. Will be a tactical timeout to be called from the Koi side of the server. And that's because their finances are already quite bleak. With the loss bonus where it resides, they will need to go for a force buy, or at least you think.
Timeout to discuss it. Fnatic are the ones on the back foot here.
Well, actually, I said that they were going for the force buy. I do believe Davi invested, but after the timeout, he sold back. And okay, well, they're buying back in. So he bought, he sold, and now they're buying back in. So that refund feature coming in handy so that they're able to work out exactly what utility is required to fight for this round.
It does feel like it's just a net improvement in that sense in terms of being able to Pick it up. Or is there a skill? Is there a skill in making
we had
sure?
in a major, Alex, in the early days where we were hitting the timeout button and one of my boys hit the timeout button twice, so it auto-bought. And then we ended up buying in that round when we were going to take an eco. Yeah, so
Yeah, I think that doesn't feel like it's a skill thing. It's a bad design. MATYS, okay. Double CZ is happening again. This is exactly what MATYS did to them on Vertigo. And they've charged straight out the lane. MATYS just throws caution to the wind and charging down. Now you've got rifles, 2 AK-47s find their way into Koi hands.
Well, they actually just use the T-smoke against them, right? So that heaven smoke, knowing that they're less susceptible towards middle, so they'll flash and fight and use the open avenue of cave with these pistols. So you love the decision-making from Koi. If that one's come from the coach, double thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, and the CZ just does nothing for him. Big from Afro, and they know there was a boost. Crims, how's your clears? It's good enough. This two-man advantage disintegrates at the hands of Crims. Man up. kyuubii. Ooh, long range 5-7 to the face, but lives to tell the tale. We'll see the bomb go in.
stadodo may as well give this one a look. kyuubii 24, Afro 60. This is a very difficult 1-on-3. They are worried about the cave flank. Tucked in tight towards the side is Afro.
Huge impact from kyuubii in the opening hit. The first 6 rounds of play, finds himself up to 9.
Doesn't really look like he's going for it, does it?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't seem that way. And after what was such an exceptional start, Fnatic didn't get too flustered.
Yeah, and those duels, I suppose with the boost, there was no way for them to clamp down and have a follow-up in towards cave as well, isolated, and then they all just looked a little bit silly as Afro with the hard clear. No tricks for stadodo in that round of play whatsoever. Going to be feeling quite hard done by. Hey, did he see me? What's that all about? Just being safe was the French AWPer. Well, that was a force buy.
And if this was any other game, they'd be typing in the chat, accusing you of cheating.
They're coming through that smoke. Aggressive maneuver.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah. This fight here, great clears from Crims, even gets the follow-up. You can see how disjointed it is. They knew that there was another player towards long because of the boost that MATYS was a part of. Fragile from Movi.
Yeah, I know it looks like a 5th. A guarantee. MATYS gets himself stadodo through the boards. Good bang. And goodbye. Oh, leaping Mag-10. Very pesky in the hands of Body. He's using it. All the advantages it brings, especially against those unarmored opponents. He's just going to be mowing them down, getting that $600 kill reward as well. Any more? Yes, indeed. A huge injection of additional cash. Thank you very much.
And considering the previous got a little bit sketchy, that's going to feel nice to keep one completely clean and spotless as kyuubii, well, has just dead to rise. He's not going to see this one coming, about to be shot in the side of the head. See you later, Alligator, as kyuubii will deal with him. So, Fnatic, this is a very good T-side so far. 5 rounds already. If they can add any more to this tally, should be extremely happy going into the second half of play. We have Anubis as the third and deciding map of this 2-1 Swiss series. Now, Koi have been able to string together a buy. This one hasn't been as much of a tug of war just yet as how the previous finished. Light on still in the investment departments for poor old MATYS, knowing that utility very, very important.
Last time it looked like this, though, Vertigo went and turned on its head from some heroics of Koi.
Nobody's tending towards A right now, Alex.
Look at this.
Look at the space.
What the hell? Straight through. Punishes a double. Not expecting a triple. Just about. That was his first frag and it was laboured.
Yeah, but you know A's open for business, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But they don't have the bomb. So there is a world where they push elbow. They're not pushing elbow. They are.
Maybe they are.
He's got 5 bullets, though.
Did he hear water?
He's got 5 bullets. This has to be perfect from MATYS. And it is. Oh, dear. I have the bomb. They have A. It doesn't matter. Now he's going to smoke them off. This is disgusting. Oh, MATYS, what are you doing? You're going to push it? That's crazy. That's crazy. Too much. That's so much. That is...
He always does too much, doesn't he?
That's a little too much jam in the donut, if you know what I'm saying.
There was a minute left on the clock. They just had them contained.
He just had a round-winning maneuver. Did he not spot the bomb? He must have known the bomb was there on his minimap. But now, Adam S is a dead man. And the round falls apart.
Well, if he didn't know what the bomb was there, why would he even smoke it?
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
But this is what we're talking about. Major qualification on the line, and you're going to make some interesting maneuvers.
I mean, yeah, he will win you rounds with those maneuvers, and he'll lose you rounds with those maneuvers.
Well, can stadodo win a 1-on-3? He's in T-spawn with the orb. The bomb's just in front of him.
Yeah, it would be impressive. Oh.
Snatched.
Thank you. If they're just a touch more on the keys, if body's even second guessing it, they're going mid to B. It's a good call. Mid to A, excuse me.
I can't catch him.
No. He's chasing Ghost right now. Where are you?
The save is the best decision, my friend. I guess they're thinking, okay, he can't be T-spawn at all, because if he was, he would have been watching the bomb, but now Crims is considering it. He even has help of body. They're running. They're noisy. They're making some steps. As stadodo grabs one, and I think that's all he's going to grab. But yeah, Fnatic. Bit of a classic there. Leaving the bomb behind, understandable that it wouldn't going to be with the full commitment. And then it was the will he push, won't he push? He does push, he gets the kill. And then MATYS happens.
What can I say?
I can't justify it. I can't
I'll
do
tell you
anything
why.
about it.
The bull, El Toro, he saw red.
Yeah.
And he just started to charge.
That's how we explain it away.
Oh, that will sour the camp. Sour the mood. Krim summarizing how Fnatic are feeling. It was indeed good shit. But 2 rounds is all they have on this CT side now, and that will be insufficient. They have to dig deep for the remaining 4.5.
Here's the thought process, right, Alex? This is what I think he sees. Okay, so I've just killed the bomb. Or I've killed the player coming back to get the bomb. And I've smoked off main. There's no way they wait 20 seconds behind a main smoke, right? Surely they go forward. So if I push the smoke, maybe there's an opportunity. Sorry, what? Did he even see him? Was that just blind P250 spam through the smoke regardless?
I believe it was.
Crims is down.
And kyuubii could be his next victim. Needs the smoke. But that gives him some info. No one was pushing. Still, stadodo and AMKAL will chill.
As they should, because... Oh. Okay.
This is just pistols and armor, an MP9 and the stadodo orb, and it's coming together beautifully. Just as we said, rounds becoming compulsory for Movistar Koi, and they are just 3 frags away. MATYS is alive though. Oh no! Timing just as he started to leap with his knife out. Afro's down, and there's round number 3. Chad Birchall with the review. Thank you very much, Chad. Appreciate that for the insights. It's great. What's in the water here in Bucharest?
Trying to qualify for the major, I guess. There it is. Look at that. What? Just a couple of bang, 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 bang. That's how that one went. Yep. And a gadouge to follow up right there. And this was a... Whoop. Yeah, but we have seen some... what's the term? Questionable decision-making, I would say, across the course of a lot of matches here during the RMRs for Group A of the PGL Copenhagen CS2 Major.
Tactical pause.
And you can, look, Blair, as I mentioned when we started this second map of play, was discussing on the desk, these people are humans, they're very nervous. They're trying to achieve something which is very near and dear to them. And for 6 out of the 10 players in the server, it will be their first time ever attending a major. So, you know, I don't want to call it indecision. Let's call it misdecision. I think I've just made up a word there.
No, but it works.
You know, it is a little bit more likely to happen.
Oh, for sure. My palms were sweaty in the 10-man last night.
Double mollies, double HEs, full mid control. Adam, smokes deep, elbow locked off. Stalling tactics as Flash at the ready from Afro. They're coming through.
Adam has to be tested, and he gets them both with a white screen. Shut down. High impact from Adam S. He started with 0-6. He's found himself high impact frags. Recovering himself. And an uncomfortable one for Body and Afro. 2 Frenchmen. Trying to work their magic.
With the type of rounds we've seen so far, I think anything's possible. Now, can this one go wrong or also right for Fnatic? Afro on the search. MATYS on the off angle. Spotted now, Afro with the first. Swings to slide on through as the rotation on the way. Body's got another. 2v3.
Coming together. There is that cave flank. They have to... Oh, he's pushed the Molotov. stadodo just lemming. AMKAL fortunately stabilizes, and that flank now should secure the round. A wallbang could win it, but he doesn't go for it. A nade as well from AMKAL could win it right here, and there it is. Just will find it. Scarier than it needed to be.
Yeah, and a bit of an eyebrow raise there from Adam with how that one started. Felt like he should have been able to putt it in, but as I just mentioned, anything's possible. Some of these plays are going to open the door, pushing through mollies, thinking you're doing the right thing. You offer yourself up for free. Things start to get a little bit squirmish. I do like the fact that just on the flank through cave did not try and go for the wallbang. That could have just been miserable. The fact that he was an unknown entity, just win the round. Don't worry if the bomb gets planted. Deal with that later. Make sure that you're able to notch another. There's 2 more rounds in this first half of play. Recovered now by Koi. 6-6 and a pistol. You could still get things done in 2. What's the opener looking like from the international squad now?
This is a bit of a spree now from the CTs. Fnatic have exhausted their finances if this one fumbles. Nade it. Spam it.
High off the mark there if he was looking to clear the smoke.
AMKAL looking to bop it. Keeping that elbow smoked. MATYS. He's had one hell of a start to Ancient.
Adam, there's no cave support, my friend.
Thinks better of it.
Yeah, and understandably so. If there was cave support, I could understand because there's always the chance to get a trade. Oh, on the jump spot. How much was seen there by Afro? It is quite a defensive line from stadodo. Donating smokes as Davy does cop a bullet through the boards.
They just want to the ankle, but we are seeing a second man towards A.
Yeah, double donut setup with kyuubii. Oh, here we go.
Ooh. MATYS. Oh, deletes. MATYS on the close angle. He knows where Davy G is or was. The smoke will sow some seeds of doubt.
The only problem for Koi, Alex, is if this double donut setup moves. Because I think with the way that Fnatic are postured, they might try and go donut to A.
Yeah, looks like it with the red smoke going down.
Just needs to bait.
They missed their smoke. They're
Here they come.
Just needs to take the contact, bait them in. Body goes down first. Now it's time for AMKAL to activate, and just like that, the CTs massacre the Fnatic threat. Still though, kyuubii and Afro piecing it together, all onto AMKAL with 9 seconds left. There's no way, he just has to live. Afro's got nothing to do, there's no way in. What can you do? AMKAL is gonna have to survive. 3 seconds, 2, 1. After time, Afro goes down. It's bleak out there for Fnatic.
Poor, stuck to their guns. I said they couldn't move that setup. As long as they stayed double donut, they were in such a powerful position. You could see the fight coming. You could see the hesitation once they were blocked in cave. Didn't want to hedge their bets towards B. They hightail it straight through middle into that setup, and that setup pays off. Beautiful stuff. Exactly how you hope it goes down. You're hoping that they're more in transition at this point if you're Fnatic. Why aren't they moving? We're putting pressure elsewhere on the map. And then Adam just about staying alive. Gets it done.
Look at that buy. Broken in the final round. It's pistols. It's crims. The first of 4 could be more. Spamming the smokes, bodies there. MATYS, finishes the job on the MAC-10. AMKAL is going to have to get another one there, but MATYS has just run him down, finds the upgrade. It's a 3-on-3. Afro just taking a bit of a info push. Confirms the AWP on A. MATYS, look at him go. They'll hear this. They'll hear this. But stadodo's taken down Afro. So the donut threat neutralized. They heard the push from MATYS, which does imply the B site could be good to take.
Well, this is the thing, right? You have to ask the question. We know that the water sound cue was made, but what are the comms like in that moment? You imagine while you're trying to establish that round, things are pretty chaotic. So MATYS will clear out middle. They have a good idea it's not A. He'll be there on a relatively fast flank, and they both come through cave. So I guess they'll always be quizzical of a ramp push. You can see it being acknowledged right now.
Getting the bomb down. Planted for ramp. This frag is everything for kyuubii.
MATYS didn't see him. MATYS didn't see him.
Oh, information only flows one way. Doesn't matter when MATYS gets owned by MATYS.
Knew he was coming and everything.
Okay, kyuubii, you're in trouble. A great deal of threat coming your way. To try and leave with the lead on the T side of Ancient. He peeks out. Warning shot onto stadodo. Now it gets infinitely harder. A missed orb shot, or rather just the tag through the wall on the defuse, the nade on the nose, and it is 6-6.
What a recovered half. It was 6-2 at one point, and then the catastrophe happened for Fnatic.
Is it Vertigo all over again?
It could be, right? The fact that it was just that one saved AWP, the spam of the P250 through the smoke from AMKAL, and now the wheels have fallen off for the international squad. It's not over. I'm sure they'll be happy with 6 rounds on that T side, but to go from such a commanding lead to a tied score going into the first half, well, make it the second now, you've given an opportunity for Koi to get things done in 2, and there's no lack of impact from the likes of MATYS and kyuubii. Those 2 individuals are contributing within the server, 15 and 11 kills respectively. I believe the desk was asking to see a bit more from the vets, the likes of Crims and Body with oodles of experience. Well, Crims definitely, Body once upon a time. And Afro has been playing at this level of Counter-Strike in the Fnatic jersey for a decent period of time now. We are about to get things underway with this second half. You can see the restarts pumping through. Might be a little bit ahead of myself here. Freeze time yet to start tickling down.
Tickling, eh?
Tickling and trickling.
Yeah, well, we hope we are trickling isn't affecting your entertainment this evening, or this afternoon, I should say. I'm not jumping to conclusions. As we get ready for our second half to start. Looks like the time is moving.
Okay.
VG is going to teach us all a spawn smoke.
Yeah, nice and easy. The 2 on the right and the 1 on the left, but the 2 in the middle, not so much.
I'm writing that one down. Mental picture, mental note, and Afro teaching us one for the elbow. Okay, here we go.
2 through middle. Make it 3.
Oh, it's not a bad shot. It doesn't hit it, and now a mess.
He's hearing it. He's hearing it.
He knows what's up. They've jumped up. There's a big gap here, and they're trying to fake it out on Beard. That's the bomb. That's the bomb.
No fakes, Alex.
But it's just.
And everyone's dead.
Just. They're all dead. Okay, doesn't matter, I guess. Body, dead. And it's a miraculous 3K out of just. He walks into that bomb site and says, it's mine.
How have they gotten away with that?
I'm not
Because they walked out middle and got multiple kills as well right there. We saw Adam was just on the precipice of that smoke, on the cusp, aggressively, and he's hearing the jumps coming up. So they've just waltzed in towards B, just trades onto Crims. This is where they push through middle, and they just, stadodo, Adam, grab a couple, just keeps fighting. Just, yeah, exactly that, keeps fighting.
How many were mid? Adam S was there in mid.
stadodo was there as well.
stadodo was there, and then 3 ramp side, I guess. Wow, it's worked wonderfully. You've got 3 MAC-10s. They might go for something pacey here. Let's see. Mopos, Molotovs towards the cave. Takes that early space away.
As long as you don't go into the stack, and I always look at cave as like short, for example, on the A side of Inferno. If I'm on an anti-eco, I never really want to go through cave. It seems like such an ill-informed decision. It's somewhere that maybe if you're thirsty or you think you're a bit bigger than your boots, because you're closing down the range, Buchholz keeps them at arm's length and might be able to get the job done single-handedly. Takes 3, well, with the bigger gun, can't, but it's all good in the hood. That will be scavenged forward. 8 now for Koi. I'll remind everybody about the conversation when we started this second map. The likes of Just and stadodo, the Portuguese elements of this Movistar Koi team. Back in Antwerp, RMR is a 2-2 matchup against Virtus.pro. Heartbreak. So close, but yet so far. An OT against James and his pesky crew.
Yeah, they made that look intense and convincing.
I'm telling you, you will see some real elation come out of the likes of stadodo and Just. It'll be their first major, the same for Adam S, 22 years of age for him.
Yeah, but you've been chasing this dream for years, you know.
And the likes of Davi and Moppers have only been at 1 major themselves. It's not like they're seasoned vets.
Never mind that. You've lost your AWPer twice. You've lost your leader, and you're here. You're 1 map away from making the first major for some. That is this unbelievable. Like the humanity or the human element of that. You can see on their faces, they're starting to believe it's possible. They're starting to believe it's there within touching distance. And all you can do is just kind of be happy for them.
Afro is starting towards A, and it looks like they might be going all in. How's he got away with that?
That's mad. And now Afro prepares himself to handle the A side. Deleted by Mopos, just clothesline on the way out. Good find from Crims. Gets away with half HP. Needs to reposition. A double kill from Crims to keep a lid on the round. Davigi joins his squad through main. Body still CT. stadodo posted for the angle. Doesn't want to plant, wants to hold this line. It could be rewarded if Crims steps a toe out of line.
I feel like they might need to try and vie for this temple space or some form of space. The bomb now on daviG is worried about the flank. He only has a MAC-10 in hand, just making sure that there are no aggressions that go unaccounted for from Fnatic. They do not need to commit towards this site with a minute on the clock, but if you do rotate back, there are so many unknowns. stadodo now taking more of a forward position. And as I mentioned, you need some space. How are you meant to plan in this scenario? Adam has a smoke.
50 seconds.
Even if he smokes Donut, Alex, they have a HE, they have the answer.
Okay. Not going to be comfortable to plant. Temple's occupied. Body makes that clear. There's the smoke you were discussing. Body, oh, caught out. Back from Krim, swings out. AMKAL towards the Brokey box. Hold on. It's going to be kyuubii. Holding on to the round, recovers the AWP and secures a Fnatic CT round.
Oh, that got awkward both timings there for either team. Just as they both started to make a move, the util hits the deck, but so does the push of Fnatic coming through. And it felt like they'd waited long enough. They get the opening in middle and the incision on towards the A side. A great shot from MATYS. Didn't even look like he stopped moving as he crouch bopped on towards the head of Afro.
Yeah, it felt like they were kind of set up to close that one there.
Well, they can buy again. No plan, but no problems. Unless your name is MATYS and Just. They're operating with only Tech 9s. Looks like they're setting up a bit of a piece behind the smokes. kyuubii's going through, Alex.
He has given it some aggression and didn't spot them just on the edge of that smoke. Now he adjusts the spray for a double. Thank you. See you at 8-8. AMKAL to change the dialogue. Nade nice on the nose of kyuubii. Molly well placed. Body has to go wide. Didn't spot him. Perhaps the element of surprise. Smoke, push, Just should have him trapped. Sprays him down with the Galil. Nade does some damage. But it's up to MATYS and he nails the shot. That's big.
Again, they're not committed. This time it's harder to find your way out. Crim's over towards CT spawn. There is an avenue right now if they hightail it, but how do they know what's open? daviG down the Tetris box. Crim's continuing to scale for space.
They're going to get the plant here.
They're just going to run.
Loud. Knife out, expecting the gap to be here. This is great awareness from these two.
Does davi jump tree? You wouldn't mind it if you have the room.
Rotation's on the way.
Oh, both heading in towards Donut. There's no smoke. There is a kit.
For Afro to hit, has to turn the flash now and confirms they're not on it. Time-sensitive mission, they're lining up for them, and there's another huge Movistar Koi round.
And look at the coach in the background of davi's camera. He is going bananas right now. Oh, that is a big round to win. This time, cutting the pause after hitting the site, rerouting, works out. The open doorway of the A bomb site. Nobody jump spotting red, nobody contacting through that donut position. And they play that very well. The flash, great. The way that they clear to make sure nobody on the bomb. The body block, it can't do anything. And Fnatic, after a round win, you're down to just pistols.
They're so close, Chad. 4 rounds is all that separates 3 new names in Counter-Strike Major history. And the first for those Fnatic to be condemned to that 2-win, 2-loss. And on an eco no less for the 10th. What can they do? You have to remain focused here. And a lovely hold from stadodo. Clean with it. More coming, flashed off. Nice occupation of the cubby. Just like that. Comes easy for AMKAL. And they will not leave with nothing but a scratch. 10-7. 3 is all they need. And you can see this kind of anticipation, this slight smirks. They're starting to realize this is doable. This is theirs, Fnatic. It was an unknown certainty. It was an unknown quantity, rather, of just how difficult this game would be. And hell, Vertigo was ancient, by no means a guarantee, but they are doing it piece by piece, round by round, securing a goal that's been set. What was just a dream could be slowly becoming a reality for Movistar Koi.
Lots of pressure towards B with the front lurk smoke. But you can see this, well highlighted by the ops team, the pressure that it applies, so body on a jump spot. So this does make the site feel quite claustrophobic, but they have pushed out cave. So they will be able to retake this space back, but Fnatic had about 4.5k on a lot of their players. So they've already limped through a large chunk of their utility. This pressure has been felt. A defensive smoke from MATYS. kyuubii would have to think better of going through that. But that's given him a bit of a buffer to work with and kept 3 players glued down towards this B lane. Crims is close mid. Afro is holding on to A from a very passive position. Movistar can go for retake utility late here, and you can see that being lined up. Red smoke. Should be close flash. But they're not going to apply pressure towards Heaven. This can go wrong, Alex.
Yeah, with MATYS' help, Crimson him can work this one out. Confirmation of Daviji's position, the bait, the switch, the Crims FAMAS.
They should usher into A quite quickly.
MATYS wants to bring the fight. They were flashed.
He's here in at least 2.
He spotted them. They're going to commit towards A. Maybe MATYS has got a fast flank. kyuubii might miss him. Here we go. Afro. Will he clear the boost? Already it's early. Body's ready. Nice find. Just, however, finds Afro in the meantime. 3-on-3. Getting intense now with 29 seconds. Crims hiding out on the site. Opportunity for Body goes awry. He needed that frag. But back to turn behind the box.
No.
Crims lets it go. Maybe the transfer's not there. They can feel it now. 11 on the board. 2 more is all they need.
That could have gone wrong in so many different ways. MATYS can't make the flank happen, but Crims lying in wait. The secret sleeper agent on the site can't get it done. And that is a hollowing feeling now if you are Fnatic.
It's because they know Fnatic. They put all their pennies into that one. 11 on the board. You are 2 rounds of Counter-Strike away of the tens of thousands you've been playing. 2 is all you need to be present at the PGL Copenhagen CS2 Major.
And this is what it's all about, right? We can see our top dogs is more about relief when a G2, a FaZe, a Virtus.pro, a Na'Vi. We expect them to be there. But for a lot of these middling teams, these teams who more nationality-based or first-timers trying to achieve something which is always the pinnacle of Counter-Strike, the majors, the emotions, you can feel it. The players are in the room, you're walking around, there's this extra layer of tension. And they pulled that one off. They stuck the landing. Fnatic will go for a half investment. Not shoving all in. They can buy next round. Max loss bonus in play. They've only managed 1 round on the CT side. Their aggression flash is good, but AMKAL blind, even better.
1 down. Traded by Body.
Oh, where that came from.
Afro, does he have an avenue? Molly, the nade. Daviji and Just are starting to contact out.
Crims is here.
Yeah, with a 5-7 no less.
They're trying to boost. They're trying to boost.
Wrong timing. It's just with the double. As the 12th round looms. Unless Body's got something else. No, look at this angle. He was pre-aiming for deep into the site and Just will make it a 3rd. Back-to-back multi-kills from Just. Getting hyped up by the boys. Looking to secure the elusive major spot.
Might even grab another kill here. Afro's going to rotate right into him.
It's his. It's his. Oh, not interested. Not throwing this one away. Doesn't want to watch from the sidelines. Would rather have full control of his own destiny.
Playing it safe. Another heads-up decision. So not overstepping the mark. Just backs off. Allows his teammates to play out the round. He knows it's only a deagle.
There's nothing. No armor. No hope. Fnatic's map pick. And what's Afro to do but save? He's not going to be allowed this one. stadodo hears him, executes him, and just 1 more. That's exactly what they're saying. I don't need to speak their language to know what they're saying in their chat.
Take a deep breath. Poise yourself for the moment. Afro still without an AWP available on this CT side of Ancient. And how miserably this map started.
Just
6-2 down, Alex. Lost the pistol. A streak of 4 from Fnatic, and then a save stadodo AWP, some magic from AMKAL on a P250, a fumbled round.
And AMKAL, he's throwing some aggression into the mix. Straight up, across, through. This is all audacious maneuver, and there's no one watching. There is a massive gap.
Surely it's considered. Sure.
He has found the chink in the armor. And here comes Crims with his knife in his hand. He's taken a leap in the right direction. They're pincering onto Afro. Molly out of his hands. Swinging in his Daviji. Headshot found. It's looking great for Koi. MATYS can be the only one to voice concerns for Fnatic. Spam through the smoke as it's coming. A dream becoming a reality. kyuubii, Body. They've got nothing here. The bomb is ticking.
You've even got the contingency. Look at MATYS off in the middle of nowhere. The late piece of this puzzle. Walking back through spawn as his team gets the job done.
AMKAL. He just does his absolute best to pull it home straight through the back lines. Pulls out the AK for the finish. kyuubii trying to survive. But Fnatic, they have that sinking feeling in their stomach. And for Movistar Koi, they are about to feel happiness unlike anything they've felt before. The realization of their dreams. A goal set, a goal achieved. Movistar Koi are going to the major.
Oh, and you can see what it means. You got stadodo and the coach locking arms. What a battle. I remind you again, back in 2020.